guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as usual, it is late at night and I am recording, so it's a bit yellow in here. I apologize. We just got back from trick-or-treating and going and looking at all the neatly decorated houses around town, and it dawned on me I have not filmed a monthly favorites in forever, and I actually do have a few things. Most are even beauty related. Of course, I've done taken off all my makeup and everything, but it is what it is. We are going to jump in October favorites. So the first thing we're going to talk about, the first couple things are just kind of like base products. So I received this in my Ipsy bag. I believe it was this October's. So I've been using it now for a couple weeks. It is by Nourish Organic, and it is a Pure Hydrating Argan Face Serum. And it looks like that. Now, I remember when I opened it, I was like, oh my gosh, I was just shocked that it was so liquidy. But I love it. Just a few drops, and it's really helping. Where I live, it's starting to get drier out, and I tend to have like dry skin, and I actually have like a dry T-zone area. And I usually use the Josie Maran oil, argan oil. So I was using this and it did not break me out. So I am really liking this. A little goes a long way, just like the other oil. Alright, so then when I do my makeup, my favorite primer I'm using is by Tarte. Oh, it's got, foundation on it, of course. It's by Tarte. And it is the Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer Base. Not sure if it's going to focus. Again, I got this in an Ipsy bag, and this is one of those that a little definitely goes a long ways again. I'm not sure, it doesn't say what it's made out of, does it? Made in Italy. But it's got that... It has that silicone, super smooth feeling when you put it on, and I like that for a primer. So, super duper loving this. That is for my all over primer. Then I have been using for my foundation, because my skin's kind of in between and I don't like to spend a lot of money on my foundation. When I do, I don't go out and buy multi flavors, colors. So everybody knows I love my naked skin at Urban Decay, and I have the shade 3.5. This is almost a little too light for me right now, and this is a really liquid. If I went to shooken it up, you can see. I think I'm getting almost down there. I'm probably going to need some by Christmas, but so this is a bit too light for me. It doesn't look like it now, but the lighting sucks. So what I've been doing is using. This is by BH Cosmetics, and I hauled this a long time ago. I did a BH Cosmetics haul like a year ago, which is probably too long to be keeping your makeup. I'm not sure. But this is in light rose. I just kind of punted and ordered this. So this has more of a peachy undertone to it, and it's a thicker formula. So I've been mixing the two kind of on the back of my hand, and then I've been using my damp beauty blender and using it, and it seems to work. It doesn't oxidize and doesn't give me like the crazy orange Oompa Loompa face when I do that. So that's what I've been doing for foundation. Then for my eyes, I've been using this a lot for my base. And I believe I got this in an influencer thing a while ago. And this is by NYC. This is a waterproof, it says eyeshadow. And it's 24 hours. It looks like this. It's one of those fat crayons. And I like it. It's just a very, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it there. It's just a very subtle, now it's going to look crazy because of that. I did it so much. What is the shade of this? Does it tell me? Hydrofuge. Oh, how about we look at the end? Good Lord. Brooklyn Mocha. So yeah, it's just like a nice tannish mocha color. And it's got a little bit of shimmer in there. Not sure if you're going to be able to see it shining on there. That's what it kind of looks like. I've been using that as a base. I kind of let it sit a moment. And then I'll go back with, I've been using my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. Yeah, is it 3? The rose gold palette. And then I kind of go and do my eyes with that. So that is what I've been using for an eye base. I do use a primer, but I use it as a base. Then for my cheeks, it took me forever to figure out how to use this, but now I have. I got this, of course, in Ipsy. Most of my stuff comes from Ipsy. You guys know that. I don't spend a lot of money on my makeup because I don't wear it that often. But this is from Be a Bombshell. And this was one of their, what do they call them? The One Stick. And this was in Flustered. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm never going to use that. Now, so you're going to be like, whoa, that is intense. And yes, it is that corally. I will do just 3 little dabs and then start buffing it in. And I have been using this for my blush, and I have been loving it. It's a very soft, silky formula, and as you buff it out, now this is going to be a little intense. I have to really buff it. But it kind of really lends nicely to when you don't put so much on. It's such a cute, I'm liking it for fall, especially right now, because it kind of gives you just that little bit of, you're kind of flushed in the cheek, but not so much. I think I'm really going to like it this winter, too. So, we're going to bounce back to eyes for 1 second. I'm loving this eyelash curler. It says it is by Emit. And I have a couple different eyelash curlers. I did get this, of course, in an Ipsy bag. The reason I am loving this one is, first off, it came with 3 additional little pads here, so that was amazing. But when you use it and you're pushing, it has a nice spring to it. Some of them like to get clumped or whatever. This one's or clunky. This one's not doing that, so I'm really loving that, and it really holds tight. So, sorry to bounce back to that. Just a few more things here. I know I'm kind of running, what am I doing here? 7 minutes here. I'll try and finish this up really quick. For my lips, because we are into fall, I have been using, this is by Hard Candy. This is all glossed up, hydrating lip stain. And so it looks like this. The shade is Vintage. And I'm going to put it on this hand since this one's all rouged up. So it looks, and you'll be able to see the shine. It is super hydrating, you guys, and it really does, it stains rather nicely, so I'm loving this. I will just maybe put a little nude lip liner on, and then I'll go ahead and put this over top, and then I'll just carry with me like a clearer gloss if I need a little touch up during the day. But I am loving this, you guys. It is super hydrating, doesn't get into, cracks, little cracks or whatever you have going on. It's amazing. And oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. The next thing, my nails, you guys, it's coming off more cherry red. This is, I've been wearing it for most of the month because it has been Halloween theme. Let's get real here, This is my Formula X. I got this in an Ipsy bag, and I couldn't get it open in that video. If you remember, I fought and fought and fought. I finally was able to get it open. So here is what the brush, it's such a tiny little thing. That's what the brush looks like. This, you guys, is like perfect vampire blood red or whatever. It is amazing. So I've wore it. I just redid my nails last night because today was Halloween, so I wanted them to look fresh. But it is lasting. It is some good a great formula, and this is again the Formula X, and the color was Ignite. Really liking that. For my hair as well as my daughter's hair, I have been every once in a while, probably about once a week, I've been using this. This is the Briogeo Rosarco Milk Repairing Leave-In Conditioning Spray. Looks like this. I got this like a month and a half, 2 months ago. I think it was in last month's Ipsy bag, maybe the month before. It says Nourish, Repair, Renew. It looks like I've used a ton. My daughter got a hold of it on me this morning and sprayed it all over. She thought it was glue. But a little goes a long ways. Like, you would not normally probably have gone through that much unless you're using it like every other day. But love this stuff. Smells perfect. So that's the end of my beauty favorites. I have 2 miscellaneous items. The first one is going to be, we are in that time of year again, and it is the Boogie Wipes. Mommy favorite. If my daughter's allergies are kicking in or she's got a little bit of a cold, she takes one of these, they're little saline wipes, and she is addicted to them, and they dry up her nose. So, running low. Running low. There's a few left in there. The last thing is a food favorite. You guys, oh my gosh, last week I went to Target. I knew this was going to happen to me. I found these. They're Boom Chicka Bites. And, is that who they're by? Boom Chicka? Yeah, by Boom Chicka Pop. And these are in the flavor Mixed Berry. They were on clearance at Target, you guys. They were originally $3.99. They were $2.78. It's a small bag. It says there's 4 servings per container. The little kernels seriously are like that big. Like, they're huge. And I told my husband, I'm like, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to buy one and I'm going to love them. Or I'm going to buy the 4 that they had for clearance and I'm going to hate them. So I bought one and of course I loved them. So tomorrow we are going on a hunt to find these because my husband actually works at Target in a warehouse. And he says these go through like crazy. This is very popular. So I'm hoping, I don't know why they were clearanced, but they were so good. I mean, they don't even expire for a couple more months. So maybe it was just like a summery flavor. I'm hoping I can find these because the other flavor they had was like a coconut one and I don't like coconut. So there's your random food favor for the month. Oh my gosh, you guys. I went through that bag in like a day and a half. I don't even know what the 110 calories per serving. So not too bad. The sugar's a little high, 18 grams. But seriously, you guys, amazing. It had like big blueberries, cranberries, and raspberries. They were like no lie, fantastical, fantastical. They're amazing. Blueberries, raspberries, cranberries. This little sea salt. Oh. But completely awesome. So I recommend these if you can find them. Go look in your Target. So that is it. I've rattled on long enough, 12 minutes. I will see you guys in my next video. Please subscribe if you're new. Like and comment. Suggestions for new videos. Let me know. I'm going to try my best to get these videos out there. And we will keep going. So thanks, guys.